Yo, yo, what's up? What's up? I'm Panda. Hey, nice to see you. All right, go ahead and ask your questions. I'll answer them. But if you want to know what the Panda song is, I'll play it.
The wins again, leave the haters stand there like why? Panda gon' have his cake with his pie. Panda top the board, haters like die. Panda jump up and power their earnings. Haters gon' hate and they still ain't learning. Panda parade, stay shit curbing. Panda shine bright because we lit. Haters gon' throw a fit. Cause if I want no beef, just a little bamboo with the leaf. Pandas we serve a wide. Pandas popping up all over, we multiply, no die. You can never keep a panda down. Just look up the leaderboard, we fly high. Almighty Panda's the king, he wears the crown. Haters be hating, trying to take him down. Haters try to get him banned, but Panda is the toughest around. Haters gon' try to take a spot for 5 minutes to midnight. Panda like stop. Panda gon' panda around. Got all the fellas and the partners around. Panda's got the relics at a relevant level. 100 fellas be loving it. All the blessings part to be elevate. Panda lover. He goes on the dates. Panda gets intimate. His partners be blessing him. They loving it. Panda be trading at the port strong. Panda money belong. Panda be cooking his in be the spot. The chief recipes his in is a spot. Panda be mixing poses. He got the juice. The Panda girls be like he got that juice. Just Panda villains be bumping coins. He be earning it. Pandas be on it. They be loving it. Panda be climbing the tower. He flying. Pandas in the banquet. Yeah, he be serving it. Pandas in the minds of the boy. He be crushing. They silence the Panda beat. He be talking all the time. Sign language understanding. They be like he's a mom. Panda stay winning number one forever and all time. Haters be hating come reward time. They trying to butt love Panda, but he stays celibate. In the shadows working with popcorn and a grin. He be loving it. Panda's got no watches. Panda time all the time. Panda's gon' panda and do what pandas do. Panda's gon' panda, he ain't never lose. Panda's gon' panda, he likes the fuse. Boom. Pandas marching in the line. Pandas marching in on time. Panda parade. Pandas for all time. Haters gon' lie. Wish a panda died, but panda's still a panda because panda revive. Panda gon' panda cause panda revive. Run up on them fools every moment. It's a level up. So the moral of the story is don't club with pandas. The end.
How'd you like the song? All right, what do you need help with? Because I got a lot I can help you with. Like, do you need help with Tradeport? Do you need help with? I can help you with Tradeport. I can help you with powers, earnings. You need tips on exploration. What should you do for fellows? Let's see. So, for fellows, it's pretty simple. The things you want to do to increase your fellows is there's a direct correlation with your aptitude. It's a direct correlation with your aptitude. So you want to do your aptitude. There's a direct correlation with it and your fellows' power. So as your aptitude goes up, the bigger games you will get. So aptitude, it basically increases your base right here, and the higher this is, everything else kind of goes off of that. So you want your base as high as possible. Aptitude is probably the biggest, one of your strongest things, because as your aptitude goes up, the more you will get out of your other items when you use it to create your power. And you really want to be collecting these, the arcane crystals. You really want to collect the arcane crystals to power up your fellows. So that's how you do that. The best ways to raise power is going to be through your relics. You want to use your relics to boost your powers as well, because that will also boost up your aptitude. Will also boost up your aptitude, and then you get your power percentage, which increases your power. So you also want to. The first thing you want to do is, like I said in chat, is you want to get all your fellows. You want to get all your fellows, um, basically URs. And then once you do that, you can basically just burn URs. You can recycle URs and get a huge boost, because this one gives me 300. If I do this one, I get like over 500. If I do this, I get over 520, but I'm not ready to recycle these yet. But you want to recycle your UR relics, because they give you these right here. They give you little stones right there. So I'll recycle those. And you want to use these stones, the mana stones. You want to use the mana stones for your partners. You want to use your power stones for your partners. The mana stones will help, or you want to use your mana stones for your relics. The mana stones basically awaken, and when you use your mana stones, it increases the number. It increases the number of skill slots. So right now you can see I have 15 on this one, and I have two 30s plus 30s on this one. So what I do is I make sure that at a minimum, every one of these are at least plus 24%. I will not. Every one of mine have plus 24%. Unless it's a relic I'm eventually gonna replace, like these. Like these, I don't really care about. They're just there. They give me a little boost. But the three in-game relics are this one is the orbiting star, the sacred crystal, and the Drake's stone mask. So those are the three in-game relics you want to be aiming for. And of course, eventually you want to, of course, try to get as many orbiting stars as you can and just replace every single relic you have with a orbiting star. That is the end game of it all. And right now, I have every single one of my SSRs or higher. I have them with orbiting star relics on them. And that's just because I win at like every cross server event. How do you get more UR relics? So you get more. I am not seeing your questions from the last one. Hold up, let me open up my chatty Cathy so I know when you actually ask me a question. So I use a third-party programming, so every time you type it pings me, so I'm aware that you're chatting to me. All right, there we go. All right, so basically the way that you get UR relics is you want to win events. So I'm gonna win this event. So when I win this event, there's your UR relic here. That's how you get your UR relic here. I'll get this, I'll get this, and I'll get this, which is needed. So I'll have over 113 when I get that. And the other way of getting UR relics is placing in the top 3. Basically, you need to come in first, second, or third, sometimes fourth and fifth. So if you go to server events, you see you get UR relic here. There's a UR relic here. There's a UR relic here. So you got to come in the top 3 on those your server events, or top 3 for your cross server events. If you don't, if you are can't compete in any of the events on your server or cross server, the best thing you can do is be in a guild that is extremely strong. So every time there's the guild event, my guild gets a UR relic. So if I go to my guild members, and I go to details of any one of them, and then I go to relics, you can see they all have all the relics. So you get this mirror, you get the mirror relic from winning the server events. So you can see all these, everybody in my server or in my guild has a bunch of UR relics just for being in the guild. So that's how you get the UR relics. You can also get one from the mine. If you go to and you can also buy it from the monthly store in the Mine Blast. You buy a UR relic. Well, even second place, you should be able to get relics, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head. The best way to get earnings, though, is by far the trade port. So this is my trade port. This is where I get most of my money. It's at level 79, which gives me 2.18 times whatever my current earnings are. So that gives me a massive boost to my earnings, which gives me 8.98 billion per second. That combined with what I got for my villages and stuff gives me about 12 billion per second earnings. Another way to increase your power is through your partners. So basically, what you want to do is collect as many partners as you can. You want to get them up to 2,000. You want the blessings of your partners to be at 2,000. Once you get your blessings to 2,000 for all your partners, what you want to do, is you want to use these. So I use about 5,000 of them when needed, if needed, and I'll use 5,000 potions. And doing that will increase your blessings, And then when you get your blessings up there, then you can have like 1 to 3 million blessings. And then when you do that, you can get all your blessings up and you get the power bumps for these. So these is 9,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 22, or not thousand, million, 10 million, 11 million, 22 million, 6 million, 7 million. So you can see there. And the higher the rarity, the bigger the boost is going to be. And I have a guide. I have multiple guides. I have multiple guides for everything that I'm working on. So we go here, just here. I have all my guides that I'm working on currently. This is my Mind Blast guide, which I do use. So basically, I've done all the extra power boosts, so I know exactly what power level you want to get your fellows at, so you can one shot all the Mind Blasts. So these are you kind of want a fellow at 180 million, 165, 130, and you want a fellow around those powers, and you'll just be able to one shot these dudes to go as high as you can. You can see right here, the highest I've actually made it was 43. So that's one guy. My village operation manual guide, which I'm still working on. And basically this tells me exactly how many operation manuals I need. This will tell me how many operations manuals I'll need to actually get them up to the level, and it also tells me the percentage I'll get from there. It still needs to be finished, but I have to do certain things manually. So was this even saved? So as you can see, to get to 100 to level 100, you need 2,903 guides, and basically what that correlates to is that basically correlates to this. Fellows here, you go to villages in your operations manuals. In your operations manuals, this right here corresponds to in your guild, and this is a big help for your guild, and that corresponds to your village council. This corresponds with your village council, and it also corresponds with your village for your buildings. It also corresponds with your buildings. So the higher that is with your operation manuals, the higher this percentage is, and the bigger the boost that fellow will give to your earnings to your village. So that's how that works. Ooh, and this is the black thing. This is what I'm talking about. The black curtain. Like there's more to the village. Like there's more. Like they're gonna add more. So there's this black line that appears after you get this. And it's like there's more that needs to be added. So are they gonna add more? No. And look at it's even right here too. It even clips right here a little bit. Like they're gonna add more. I don't know. I may be crazy, but I don't know.
On the wins again, leave the haters stand there like why? Pentagon.
Um, what? So basically, what I have done is I have spread out across different fellows. But yeah, there are certain fellows that you should focus on. I did find out something major, which I'm not willing to share because I gotta stay number one. But yeah, there are fellows you should be focusing on. There are fellows that you should be focusing on for sure. There is a synergy to fellows that if you can pull it off, will literally double it will literally double your overall power if you can actually pull it off. And to pull this off, you'll have to win a lot of cross server battles, and I mean coming in first place. When I hit there, I'll divulge the secret once I get there, because by then nobody will be able to catch me. But there's that. There's also a secret for earnings as well as for earning money. There's also a OP secret that you should be focusing on for that, which I will not share until I actually do it. You're not screwed at all. I mean, I could tell you this much: to get the two new, to get the two new partners, Zoe and Michonne, it's gonna take you around 2,300 attempts for your it's gonna take you over 2,300 attempts for your exploration. I can tell you that much right there. Let me check you out. Say something in the chat. Say something in the game chat so I can actually look at you. Where can I find you? Oh, here you are. Details. I mean, you're doing pretty good. I mean, you got these partners. So you're kind of free to play, but you're kind of not. I can tell that. You got some UR relics. Okay. You got the UR relics and stuff. You might need to recycle some relics to boost it up, to boost them up. Your village needs work, but I mean that will happen over time. You're at the blacksmith shop, so that's good. Doesn't look like you're using this at all. That's important in the beginning. That will help you out a little bit. You should also focus on your end too, because the end will help you boost up your the end will help you boost up your earnings. So if I go to my end, you can see my ranking. I got 1.5 mil. Oh, Panda came on. Mm. So I have all my guild members focusing heavy on this too to boost up your earnings. Um, is it here? So if you go here, it shows you. So I get plus 1,395%, and I get 1,375% there, and it gives you boosts based on your dishes. So depending on what dish you get, it'll give you a percentage in earnings boosting. So you should also be doing don't stunt on the kitchen. You want to go in the kitchen and you want to, you know, sell them dishes. You don't want to pop this until the earnings events. Well, you can pop it before the earnings events, but you don't want to upgrade anything until the earning events or get any new dishes. So if you go here, you can see I have 65 out of 80 dishes. So this is gonna take me a long. It's been taking me a long time to max out everything. But you want to do that there until you get that. That's a good boost. Of course, leveling up your buildings, building new buildings. When you build a new building, you get a massive earnings boost. So you want to do that. I got like one for building this. I got like a 143 million boosts instantaneously. Now you don't want to use during the earnings event or the power event. You do not want to use these unless you have to. So you don't want to use these unless you have to. Um, I don't use my arcane stones unless I have to, but I've never had to use them in the event to boost my aptitude except for once, and even then it wasn't that much. Another thing you can do to boost up your earnings and increase your fellow power, or boost up your power to increase your fellow power, is using the shards to awaken your fellows. So, for instance, Lilith, Lilith. If I go to her Aurora, I have 425 shards. I've already used 100 shards during the last event, and I got 425 more. So using 100 shards, it boosted it up from 5% to 10%. The next time I boost her, it's gonna go to 15%, and next one is gonna be 20% power. So it's gonna give me 20% of power. So that's gonna give me like plus 10 more percent to this. So that's gonna boost her by a million. And the higher her thing is, the higher it's gonna boost it. So if it was 10 million, I would get. Since it's 10 million, I'll get a million. If it was 100 million, I'll get 10. And if it's a billion, then I'll get a 10 million boost or 100 million boost. So yeah, if it's 100 million, I would get a 10 million boost. And if it was a billion, I would get 100 million boost. And it would just increase and increase and increase as you progress. So you gotta hit it from multiple angles. Aptitude and Aurora, the awakenings on your URs or higher. That's gonna give you your boost when training Brave. And it'll also boost your training. So if I do this when training Brave monsters, I get EXP times plus 14%, which will actually increase my monster earnings. See, there it is again. It will also increase my monster earnings. So I get A minus is the lowest grade that I'll ever get. So it'll increase my monster earnings, and I'll show you this. I'll show you this since we're on the stream. Oh, this is gonna be expensive. There's 340 billion. That's close. I guess this is the closest one. I don't really use these because I don't have any need to use them because I just win naturally for the earnings for the monster growth event. There's not really anybody to challenge me on this server. But I'll show you how to win monster events really easy. So to win the monster events easily, what you want to do is you want to go on dates. So you go here, you go to travel, you use one of these tickets, and she's at 20,000, so she's my A minus. And now I have these eggs. You name them, and now I have a minus. S minus. So I get an aptitude bonus, which is 200%, partner title, partner talent, 0%, basic EXP, which boosts up the EXP percent, the earning for EXP percentage. That's what that boosts. So my training EXP right there, my basic EXP, you want to boost up that training EXP as high as possible. And the more EXP they get, the stronger they will be. And this is important because this also slowly boosts up your earnings because right here you see that total monster, I get 288 million earnings from all my monsters. You can, if you go to synthesis, you can see exactly how many monsters I have. So adult monster count is almost 1,000. And to help my guild, I only boost with my guild members. I don't care how low they are. At this point, nobody can actually match me for my monsters, so it doesn't matter. So I just share with them because I know it's gonna increase my guild overall, and that's fine with me. Makes me happy. Any other questions?
The wins again, leave the haters stand there like why? Panda gon' have his cake with his pie. Panda top the board, haters like die. Panda jump up and power their earnings. Haters gon' hate and they still ain't learning. Panda parade stay chin curbing. Panda shine bright because we lit. Haters gon' throw a fit. Cause never want no beat, just a little bamboo with a leaf. Pandas we serve a wide. Pandas popping up all over, we multiply, no die. You can never keep a panda down, just look up the leaderboard, we fly high. Almighty Panda's the king, he wears the crown. Haters be hating, trying to take him down. Haters try to get him banned, but Panda is the toughest around. Haters gon' try to take a spot for 5 minutes to midnight. Panda like stop, Panda gon' panda around. Got all the fellas and the partners around. Panda's got the relics at a relevant level, 100 fellas, he loving it. All the blessings, part to be elevate. Panda lover, he goes on the dates. Panda gets intimate. His partners be blessing him, they loving it. Panda be trained at the poor strong. Panda money belong. Panda be cooking his in be the spot. The chief recipes, his in is the spot. Panda be mixing poses, he got the juice. The Panda girls be like, you got that juice. Just Panda villains be bumping coins, he be earning it. Pandas be on it, they be loving it. Panda be climbing the tower, he flying. Pandas in the banquet, yeah, he be serving it. Pandas in the minds of the poor, he be crushing. They silence the Panda be, he be talking all the time. Sign language understanding, they be like, he's a mom. Panda stay winning number one forever
What else
and
can I
all
tell
time.
you?
Haters be hating, come reward time. They tried to butt love Panda, but he stays celibate. In the shadows, working with popcorn and a grin, he be loving it. Panda's got no watches, Panda time, all the time. Panda's gon' Panda, and do what Pandas do. Panda's gon' Panda, he never lose. Panda's gon' Panda, he likes the views. Pandas marching in the line, Pandas marching in on time. Panda parade, Pandas for all time. Haters gon' lie, wish a Panda died, but Panda's still a Panda because Panda revive. Panda gon' Panda cause Panda revive. Run up on the fools every moment, it's a level up. So the moral of the story is don't club with Pandas. The end.
I guess the only tip I can give you is what my daily store routine is. So basically, every day, what you want to do for your store run is you want to buy your lucky stones, you want to do your refining water. I go to Tradeport. In Tradeport, I'll buy my 30 manuals. I buy my stones because I mean all this stuff adds up over the months. I buy my stones. You can also pick up a couple of flyers for guilds. I will buy this, and that's it. Really for guilds for there, and then I'll go here and I'll do these. And then I'll switch up and I'll go to my banquet. Now, banquet's really hard, but it's important. So for banquet, what you want to do is when you have the funds, you want to buy 40 encyclopedias. So you want to buy 40 of those only when you have the funds to do so, when it's not going to kill you. But then I buy these every day. You also want to do your 10 here when you have the funds. So these two you only want to buy when you have funds. These you want to buy every day. Then I'll switch out. I'll go to Mind Blast. I'll get this. And those potions and these refining spring waters are important for your relics. I'll go down to the potion shop. I'll buy this. And I'll buy two of these. Because every 5 days that will give me one hole. I'll buy two of those. And the reason you want to buy the spring water is because when you go to your relics, when you go to your relics, that spring waters is what you use to upgrade these. So normally I'll save up before a power event. I'll have probably like 3,000 by the time the power event comes, and that will allow me to increase these. And these are 20% or higher. But like I said, for my end game ones, for the relics I know I'm not going to replace, I will make sure they're 24 and above. You can see the 30s are the god tiers. I believe, yeah, my panda has three 30s. This is the highest you can get. And you also want to level up your uh your aptitudes too. This will boost you high in power rankings and earnings if you need it. I have 16,700 K of these that I can use. So that will give me about, if I boosted her, if I boost anybody up to 100, I could probably get them up to 400 with that amount because it's only 70. It only costs 70 and that doesn't go up. So I'll pull up my trusty calculator. So I have 16,700, we'll say 700 divided by 70. That will give me 238 levels. So that will give me 238 levels. So I can take these guys up. So I can do 4 people up to 100 on the next power event. I'll get one, two, three, four. I'll probably focus on my URs first, and I'll get them up to 100. Or you can focus on these. You know, getting everybody up to 25, or to get them all up to 25. I can also focus on that if I want to, kind of spread it out. But really, it goes back to the guide that I showed you right here. You want to hit it every one of these milestones. So that's when you're leveling up your relics. You want to hit every single one of your milestones for this, so that you at least have a you at least have one fellow that has a power that's 5,000,000, 700, 7,000,000, 9,000,000, 10,000,000, 12,000,000, 14, and so forth, all the way up until you have one with 180 million. I personally expect to get my UR relic, guys. But honestly, you can get them over time. Um, if you just play the game, it'll take you over time. It should take you to get Darius. It should take you about 5 to 6 Toy World runs of those events, and you should get Darius. The same with the other ones. It should get it though. The Carnival is probably the easiest to get. To get this fellow is extremely easy to get. Um, for the supremacy that he's really easy to get. So, but usually it costs about $150 to 200 per UR new character that comes out with these events. So yeah, I'd be spending. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I have all the URs, so it's not like it's a secret. I'll probably be at VIP 9 or 10 when it comes out. Yes, the gotcha here does actually transfer. The arcane gotcha, it does transfer over from event to event. So the cheapest way to do this, honestly, the cheapest way to get these guys over time, it is super simple to get them over time. They're very very cheap. What you want to do if you're gonna spend, all you need to do is spend $2. All you got to do is spend $1 a day. You get this one here, and that will give you two. That should give you two right there. Should give you two. So you do two right there, and then if you do two a day for 5 days, that's 10 extra coins right there for $10, or that's for $5. That's 10 extra coins. If you're 4 or 3 off, just spend the $5. Get it? To be honest. And then, but for this, you do not want to spend your gotcha for this guy because you do get his tokens. You do get his tokens to the thing. What you want to do is spend your gotcha on her. You want to spend it on her to get her if you're doing the point spend. She's the one you want to get. The reason for that is because during the event, you're going to get his shards. Regardless, you're going to get his shards, right? So why spend that when you're going to get some of his shards there? And not even that, the exchange, you can literally buy the shards as well. You can literally buy the shards. And then here, so you can buy that stuff daily. And this does transfer over from event to event. That does transfer over to event. So everything you earn transfers over. It's the same thing with your events here for your slime drink, your slots, your mining mania. These actually these actually transfer over as well. What I'll do is I will go here and I'll buy like 200 of these. I'll buy like 200 of those. That's how I get a lot of my that's how I get a lot of my memory snapshots. So it will reset. It will reset. So you're gonna have to wait. If you switch it over, it'll reset, but it won't. But if you switch it back, so if you switch it over to the partner, it does reset the count for the partner. So you will have to do the partner separate. But if you switch back to the fellow, it won't reset that count. It'll still be the same. So if I go here and I go to Arcane, you can see I'm at 37 spins until I get another one. So if I switch it to her and I confirm, it'll say 45. So I'll use the spins here. I'll use the spins there. Okay. And if I switch back, it's still 37. And if I switch back to here, it's still 43 now. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, you're half cooked, but you're fine. And the only reason I say you should use it to get the partner for the gotcha, because like I said, you really don't get You really won't get the partner shards from here until like further in. So you won't get the partner shards till way further in. So I mean, it's pretty hard. I mean, 700. I mean, this event goes for like 5 days. So 5 divided by 700 is like what? Like you need to do like 150 hits per day, and like man, that's like we have 57 things, so that means you would have to hit 3 times a day with all of your. You would have to hit 3 times a day with all of your fellows, with all 50 of your. If you have 50 fellows, it would have to be 3 times a day with all 50 of them to do that, which I am going to attempt to do. Another thing is for fellows to get your fellows to 4-star status. To get your fellows to 4-star status, you need it requires 15 fellows at rank at, to be at 3 stars. And 3 stars and 3 stars is going to cost 10 plus 10. So it goes 3, 5, and then 10. So I already have a whole bunch at 2, so I'll just take these to 3, and then they're in the power event. No, you're fine. There's just a lot of stuff to the game. Ooh, I think I got another panda song. Got the other panda song.
On the wins again, leave the
Nope,
haters
that's the
stand there
same one.
like.
That's the same one.
Many men was got upon me. Lord, them haters be blind, they can't see. Shots fired, but they missed again. I don't know how long it's been, but Panda's still on top, then he just win again. It seems like Panda's #1 all the time. Leaderboard, penthouse, he on top. Panda seems to never stop, and here we go again. Honey tried to click me, but I'm still around. Shot after shot, but I ain't never hit the ground. I just fly high, must got wings or something. Must play hoops, cause I'm always jumping. Must got the flow, I'm always pumping. But here comes Honey trying to get me banned again. I know it seems like I brag a lot. I know I got hate cause I spend a lot. I know I got big numbers cause I play a lot. But what them haters just can't see is I got a lot of Panda in me. So don't go cry no more, please don't cry no more. It's been Panda era for a long time. I know it feels like you all are trapped in a Panda prison doing time. But don't hate us, great, let's all be Panda's friend. I was just chillin' with some pandas. Bamboo on my mind, slicked out, pimped out, dressed to the 9 when shots rang out. Honey said Panda gon' die, but this Panda must have counted them, cause I got 9 lives. Kill a pan, murk a panda, he just gonna revive. Lies make poor ammo to put in the gun. You big man, we pandas just out here having some fun, and you just wanna take my life away. I'm the mighty panda, open your eyes and see. Ain't nobody stronger than me. Mess with a panda and you just might throw your life away.
Yeah, I wrote all those songs. It's surprising what you can do with some lyrics and an AI generator for songs. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what happened. The song got deleted and I did not save it, but the song that got me banned was pretty fucking good. It was called Bittersweet Honey, and it was about honey, and she got so pissed when she found out about that song. It was fucking hilarious. That was one of my best songs that I wrote, Bittersweet Honey. And it was like a country song, and it was fucking awesome. And I wish I still had it, but it's gone. So Honey's lucky because that shit was gonna go viral. But yeah, with my S rank fellow, that's just gonna take me up to 1 million. And if you want to know the next one for fellows after 20 million for partners, after you get to 20 million, the next one is 50 million. This partner, if you want to know what partners to focus on, she is the absolute best because EXP gain per monster training plus 25%. That's going to give you a massive boost to all your monsters. One of them, she was just first. She just happened to be there. But I mean, all adult monsters plus 25%. That's a good one. This one is really good. Adult monster earning 12.5%. So that's really good. You want to focus on her. She's really good. For dating, blessing points after dating with partners is plus 12%. And that's going to help with your blessing. That's going to help with this. So that's going to help with that. She's pretty good. Blessing points after dating plus 9%. Trade port gains for trade port. So this is good. That gives you 10%. So you want to really look at what your points are. Blessing points after dating partners plus 9%. And all that shit stacks. She just got it. But those were the partners. Workaholic monster earnings plus 60%. This is a major boost right here. That's one you definitely want to focus on. Um, because when they become workaholic, if any of my monsters become workaholic, it's automatic 60% boost to their earnings, which is massive. So this one's good. All relic level cap plus 15. I haven't even hit the cap for my relics, so I don't know what it is. But whatever the cap is, I get plus 15, I guess. I guess maybe I'll find out what the cap is during the next event. Um, Relic Awakening level cap plus 3. I haven't hit the cap, but all I can tell you is I'm at plus 15 for my awake. I'm at plus 6. I'm at plus 6 for my awakening. So I don't know what the cap is, but whatever it is, it gives me plus 3 more, I guess. So I mean, I don't know what's higher than 15, and what they're talking about there is this. So I have 15 right here in Awakening. It's gonna go to 16. I don't know what the cap is. I guess I have plus 5, and it's about to be plus 6. So I misspoke on that one. So it's plus 5. And as you see, I got all of them in plus 2. And I got most of these the plus 1 for these, and then plus 1, which will give you every time you plus these, it gives you another one of these slots. It gives you another one of the slots. So she has 15. This is a plus 3. You can see I don't have that. I have like 13. If I go up 2 more levels now, I have 15. And that's really important because that's at least a 24 to 25. That's a 24 to 30% boost to their power off rip. So that's going to help you out a lot. I have 93 of these. And I'm going to use these to boost them up. So with those things, you want to focus on so you have with these guys with their auroras, use these. I have 790. I haven't even done it, but that will level up all this. When you get these to 20, then you get a percentage based applied to every single unyielding heart form level. So all braid fellows will get a massive percentage boost. All my braid fellows will get a percentage boost right there. So those are the best ones right there. And for these guys, their aurora boosts are the coins. And they have the same thing, which will apply all carrying fellows will get a percentage boost when I get that maxed out. So that's why I'm winning all the events to max that out to get this. Also, if you didn't notice, I don't know if you noticed, but when you go to Tradeport, when you do Tradeport, they all give you Tradeport bonuses. So these fellows give you plus 12% of Tradeport, and these things stack. These guys will give you a Tradeport bonus too, plus 5 the Tradeport bonus gives you plus 5% for your what is it? For your SRs, it gives you plus 5%. For these, it'll give you 10% or higher. It starts at 10% and it'll go up as you star these guys up. They'll go up. Um, so when you set up your trade port, when you set up your trade port, when you get it, once you get to I think it's level 30. Once you get to level 30, you'll open up this negotiations. And when you do that, you can actually set up your teams. And then when I do trade port, I just click one time like that and boom, it's done. All my trade port for the hour is done like that. So I got 45 winning streak there, gave me a whole bunch of points right there, 281, 40, 38. And this helps me out because I get a ranking. I'm so far ahead of everybody because I do this. And you can set up teams and you can see right here I have 11 teams out of 20 and all my teams are pretty much above 100 million. And the reason they're all above 100 million is because of their bonuses. So when I lump them together, when I set up the teams, I got her by herself because she's at 146. But also, I get the percentage, right? So you could see that. Oh, shit. Well, I gotta wait. Damn it. Well, I'll put them back later. But if you were to look, you can see this gives me 11%. If I put them up there, I'll get over 13. He's at 11.4 million. If I put him up here, he'll give me over 13 million power because of his percentage boost. And they actually stack onto each other. So I have some purple ones here that will stack on too. So when you set these up, what you want to do is you want to go to your red. You want to go to your red and you want to put up high level power, right? And you want to kind of balance it out. So you want to put with your high powers, because they give that percentage boost. The blues and the greens don't give you a percentage boost to trade port. So you want to at least put two blues. You want to put two blues with each one in each one of your teams. So I can put two blues with here. You can see I have two blues here, and then I have the purples here, the SRs, which give me the 5%, 5%. This will give me 15% or 12% or whatever it is. And then when I put the other guy up, he'll give me another 12%. So that's 24%. That's 34% to the power of that team. And you want to set up your teams like that, and you kind of want to balance them out. I started out by getting them all to like 30 mil, then 40 mil. I try to make all my teams 40 mil, then I try to make them all 50 mil, and then so on. And kind of as their powers, after every power event that I do, I'll go back and I'll redo all my teams. Did I start the game aiming? Oh yeah, I was aiming for the top. I didn't start it initially. Initially, I was aiming for the top for my server because cross server didn't exist when the games came out. And then when I got wind of cross server came out, I was like, I wanted to be the best in cross server, so it just kind of spiraled after that. Did I hit 9 billion? I did. So we did hit 9 billion. Guild did. We're the first guild to hit 9 billion. 9 billion, baby. Well, most of my guild members are free to play. To be honest, most of my guild members are free to play. I only make up half of my guild's power. So the most of this, about 5 billion of this is my other guild members. And I give them and I help them with tips and everything. And that's why my guild is so strong. It's not me, it's me helping my guild out. Because if you go here, they have a lot more stronger members. They have members that are way higher than mine. Like they have this is 3 billion, he's 1 billion. I don't have any guild member that's 1 billion in my guild or anything. And they have 22 out of 26 members. We have a 26 member guild. It's about to be higher soon. I think we'll be the first level 6 guild. I think we're gonna become the first level 6 guild. So we're almost to level 6. Probably hopefully by the end of the month, but definitely next month will be level 6 guild. And then we can get more members into our guild. And then I can train up some more people, whoever's left in our server. But if they allow us to get cross server people to join into our guilds, that will be great. My guild's gonna be ridiculously strong. But right now, basically, we are the strongest people in the game right now. Uh, if I go to the leaderboards for my server, you can see every one of the top are all pandas. They're all pandas. So my tips do work. All these are pandas. Top 20 players, pandas. And then got some pandas that kind of left the game, but they kind of just left. Go to earnings, all pandas. The top 10 spots basically are all pandas. Well, this dude he quit, but all of them are pretty much pandas. All of them are in my guild or were in my guild. Intimacy. So that's how that works. The gold pixie title. The gold pixie title is from this event. The diamond consumption event is where you get the gold pixie title. and it's a permanent one. So during this event, I spent 4,400 diamonds. So don't judge me. But people try to come after me. So obviously on the leaderboards, you got Kia Soul coming after me, and I had to show them, hey, pandas always win. Don't come for me. I'll win every time. You will. You just play it if you use your partners right. If you save these potions, if you save the validity potions, if you save the validity potions, and you just get your blessings, and you get your blessings to 2,000, and then you use them at 2,000, you will pass everybody. That is the biggest power jump you can ever get. So the higher it is, the more you'll get on dates. The more blessings you'll get on dates. The more blessings you get on dates, the more you'll have to spend here. The higher these levels, your fellow blessings go up and your advanced blessings go up. The higher those go, that's where it'll go up super high. You want to focus on your base right here first. So what I'll do is I'll focus on this first, and this will give you the biggest gains, and then whatever's left I'll use for this. I'll use for this. Everything traces back to partners. Partners are the most important thing in the game. Those will give you the biggest, those are some of the biggest boosts in the game. Long term, over the course of the life of the game, partners are by far the greatest thing you'll get. Because relics will cap out. Relics will cap out. Um, your fellows will get the 5 stars. Your aptitude will cap out. The one thing that won't cap out is your partners. So that is the end game. Is your partners. That is what you want. And that's why I kind of went up and I tried to get all. That's why I got all the partners. I have every single partner. Another thing I'll do is I'll go and I'll gift these. So let's no, no, get some sleep. I'll play the Panda song, the Panda anthem for you one more time.
Many men was got the
Get the
ball me.
outro.
Lord, them haters be blind, they can't see. Shots fired, but they missed again. I don't know how long it's been, but Panda's still on top, then he just win again. It seems like Panda's #1 all the time. Leaderboard, penthouse, he on top. Panda seems to never stop me. Here we go again. Honey tried to click me, but I'm still around. Shot after shot, but I ain't never hit the ground. I just fly high, must got wings or something. Must play hoops cause I'm always jumping. Must got the flow, I'm always pumping. But here comes honey trying to get me banned again. I know it seems like I brag a lot. I know I got hate cause I spend a lot. I know I got big numbers cause I play a lot. But what them haters just can't see is I got a lot of panda in me. So don't go cry no more, please don't cry no more. It's been panda era for a long time. I know it feels like you all are trapped in a panda prison doing time. But don't hate us, great, let's all be panda's friend. I was just chillin' with some pandas. Bamboo on my mind, slicked out, pimped out, dressed to the nine. When shots rang out, honey said panda gon' die. But this panda must have cat in him, cause I got 9 lives. Kill a pan, murk a panda, he just gonna revive. Lies, make poor ammo to put in the gun. You big man, we pandas just out here having some fun. And you just wanna take my life away. I'm the mighty panda, open your eyes and see. Ain't nobody stronger than me. Mess with a panda and you just might throw your life away.
I'll come up with another song next time you stop by. I'll have another song ready for you. Night, man.